So if you guys have been keeping up on my channel, you know there's a lot of new releases that are coming out, and I try to get them as quick as I possibly can. I try to find them on European sites, whatever, and try to get them in as quick to get them to you as I possibly can. And this week we have a lot of either follow-ups, first impressions, whatever it might be. I know I did my Valentine's Day video this week. I don't know when I'm going to be releasing these. It all depends on when the new fragrances get here. But in today's video, I wanted to do a follow-up to a fragrance that I wasn't a big fan of when I first tried it. It was good. It just wasn't anything that wowed me, especially for the price. And so now I'm going to let you know, has it changed, what the performance is like, and that is YSL Y Eau de Parfum Intense. So without further ado, let's get it. Alright, my great smelling dudes, welcome back to my channel. This is Randy, aka FragranceDoud, back with another fragrance video and a full review of a new release that is in the men's fragrance community. At this point in time when I release this video, it might finally start hitting online and other people's stores. I know it has only been in select Macy's. I had to go in and I saw it just hiding under the counter. The only fragrance that I haven't talked about yet that I know is out there somewhere is the Bad Boy Extreme. I'm going to try to get my hands on it. I have Invictus Victory Elixir coming. I might actually do a video of that before I release this video. It depends on when it arrives. I honestly don't know. But today, again, in this video, before we get into it, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. You know all the good stuff. If you like my content, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'd appreciate it. I also do a lot of shorts now on YouTube, so check those out as well if you want to. So again, today we are going to be talking about the new release by YSL. A lot of people called it a cash grab. We'll let you know what I get. This is YSL Y Eau de Parfum Intense. So let's just kind of get the horse out of the bag here and let you guys know exactly about the name. YSL Y Eau de Parfum Intense. I have no issues with the name. If it's called Intense and it's not intense, it kind of doesn't make any sense, but I understand. It's not a big deal to me. If the fragrance smells good, it smells good. Some people were getting on my case saying, you have a big issue with the name Intense. I don't have an issue with the name Intense. Yes, if it's an Eau de Parfum Intense, it should at least be more intense than the Eau de Toilette in the Eau de Parfum. Even though the Eau de Parfum was beast mode, I'm fine because the Eau de Parfum gave me a headache. So if this was a little bit dialed down, I was fine with it. But let's talk about the fragrance itself. First, I want to give you the notes, just like I always do. The top notes in YSL Y Eau de Parfum Intense are ginger, juniper berries, and bergamot. The mid notes are sage, geranium, and lavender. And the base notes are vetiver, patchouli, and cedar. So when you first spray this on, it's a great fragrance. I told you guys that originally. When you first spray this on for maybe the first 15 to 20 minutes, it seems like it's going somewhere. I even thought to myself, I texted a few of my subscribers when I first tried it. I was in the mall and I texted a few of my friends and I said, hey, so this other reviewer who reviewed it that you guys are telling me said that he's crapping on it. I said, he's completely wrong. I said, it smells great in the opening. There's a little bit of a sweetness in there from the juniper berry. There's some nice effervescence from the ginger, which means it kind of has almost like a fizziness. It's really nice in the opening. There's a little bit of a green tinge to it, a little bit of an aromatic undertone, and almost a little bit of woods as well. It's a really nice opening. It seems like the fragrance is about to do something like YSL Y Live was going to do, where it just provided a different form of sweetness to the YSL DNA. I love YSL Y Live, so I was really hoping for something from this fragrance. As you can see, the bottle's really nice. Has like almost like a turquoiseness to it. It's really dark, but if you hold it up to the light, then you can see it's turquoise. So anyway, this fragrance never turns into a bad fragrance. I can tell you guys that 100%. My wife, her favorite blue line is YSL. She said the Le Parfum is her favorite. She loves Y Live. She likes Y Eau Fraiche. She likes Y Eau de Toilette. She even just rebought me a new bottle of Y Eau de Toilette because she likes it so much. She smelled this, she loved the opening, and then when we got home and she smelled me again, she goes, that just smells like a typical blue fragrance. I said, for you, who is quite an idiot when it comes to talking about fragrances, for you to say that, makes me know that I am right about this fragrance, that it's not worth, and it's $158 after tax. It's like $146 plus tax, or $142 plus tax for this size, 3.3 ounce. So I told you guys, and a lot of people always give me gripe about the fact that I pick up 35 fragrance releases a year, and I'll return maybe 2 of them for specific reasons. So I am returning this, and the reason I'm returning it is because of the fact that it will be on a 40% YSL sale soon. And so I do not think that I will get enough wares out of this from here until the YSL sale to manage to have a $160 purchase. I just don't think it's worth it at that point in time, because as you get to the mid, that sweetness completely dissipates. It's less sweet than the Eau de Parfum. It has pieces of the Eau de Toilette, actually a little bit more of the Eau de Toilette than the Eau de Parfum in here. But then as you get to the mid and to the dry down, it is just a basic woody aromatic fragrance that has a little bit of a ginger undertone. There's nothing really much else to this. You get the Y DNA in its simplistic form. And it's more simplistic than the Eau de Toilette. That is this entire fragrance is just revolving around that really nice opening that will pull people in and make people buy it. And then every person who buys this will realize that maybe the first time they wear it, they're going to be real excited because that opening, and they're going to be like, that fragrance dude is completely wrong. But then you'll wear it again, and then you'll wear it again. And then 5 times later, you'll come and you'll comment and you'll say, yeah, you were right. I shouldn't have paid $160 for that fragrance. It is good, but it's just not good enough. And I don't like saying the word cash grab, but it is. They were just trying, there's nothing new about this. There is 50 other fragrances in the fragrance community that do what this does for cheaper. It's a basic woody aromatic fragrance that has that Y DNA, and now everybody's trying to copy the Y DNA. Let me just give you 2 options just from last year. Jimmy Choo Man Aqua, which is kind of like a mix between the Y DNA and like a aquatic fragrance, or the one that's way closer, Jean Varvatos Artisan Teal, which has that Y DNA, and it's literally, I would rather get that for $35 right now on Joma Shop, or $42 than $168 for this. Overall, let me just tell you guys, this fragrance, the opening, again, it's about 15 to 25 minutes. It's different every time I spray it. It has this nice fruity ginger. It has a little green undertone, some aromatic, some woods. That's the opening. It's really nice. And I have to say, it really drew me in to want to buy this fragrance, and I did. As we worked our way into the mid, into the dry down, I was like, maybe. And then we got to the dry down, I was like, oh, come on. Is this going to get better? No, it's literally, it just smells like a blue Y fragrance that doesn't have anything. It's almost like if you took, like the YSL Y Eau de Parfum has that apple that everybody knows that really surrounds the entire fragrance with that Y DNA underneath. The Y Eau de Toilette has that aldehydic note, which you get in the opening of this as well. And that's what it's known for. And it has that Y DNA underneath. The Le Parfum has that tonka bean and that cedar and that apple ginger mixture, and it's all together with that Y DNA underneath. The YSL Y Eau Fraiche and Live, they have something with the Y DNA underneath. This has something in the opening with the Y DNA underneath. Then at the end, it just has that Y DNA underneath and on top. It's just, that's all it is. And so if you are happy to buy a $160 bottle of a fragrance that literally is just the basic DNA of the Y DNA with slight pieces of the aldehydes and the ginger and a little bit of the juniper here and there, only in the first 15 to 25 minutes, then that's fine. Have at it. It's a good fragrance. It's going to get you noticed. For people who aren't in the fragrance community, this is going to smell good. But you could just buy the Le Parfum or the Eau de Parfum or even the Eau de Toilette or Y Live for a cheaper price on discounters right now than buying this, and all of them will do better what this one does. That's just my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I will continue to stick to that. I hope that you guys agree with me or disagree with me. That's what the fragrance community is about. I like this fragrance. I'm just going to buy it for under 100. I think under 100 it's still a good choice. I'm going to end up buying it. I don't think that $160 is worth it right now. Let me know if you agree with me. If you disagree with me, whatever, it is what it is. I'm going to have another video this week. Again, this is going to be like the week of the new releases. So again, stick with me and we'll get through some. Have some really good ones, some bad ones, just what it is. So thank you guys so much. Let me know in the comments and I'll be back with another one. Peace out.